Bill Goudy checking in. I'm continuing with the fishing series videos. My last video was the catfish, the basics on what I do to catch catfish. This video is going to cover panfish, crappie, bluegill, brim and bluegill are the same basically, depending on what part of the country you're from. There really is a brim that's called brim over in Europe, but it's a different fish than the bluegills. But here in the United States, we call them brim, in the southern part mostly. And I did a little research and included part of that here. You can check that out. We have red ear gills. Red ear is what they call them, red ear gills. And down in southern part of the United States, they call them shell crackers. Red horse. I've heard a lot of different call them different things, but they're basically a bluegill. Only they don't have a bluegill; they have a red gill. They're fun to catch, and they tend to grow a little bit longer, I think. On this video, just like all the other videos, there is a playlist that will list all the videos that are in this series. Easy for you to reference. On the bottom of your video, if you scroll across the bottom, you'll be able to see the different titles, the different points, the different types of fish. Now, on my tackle, there are hundreds of ways to catch bluegills. Bluegills are one of the easiest fish to catch, and I love them. Oh, and they put up a nice fight. They eat good, and they're fun, particularly when you want to take people out to catch fish. And they're not. Well, you can get into some big ones. I mean, I've seen some 1-pounders and stuff, but most of them are, you know, the size of your hand, you know, or right around that size. Those are good, and those are the best kind to fillet too, because they give you a good chunk of meat. Crappie, man, they range in size. I went crappie fishing in Texas, caught some big crappie down there, and of course they have a longer growing season that they have up here in Illinois. Yeah, you know. Yeah, they're just have a longer season. They can grow year round down there. Up here, they slow down a lot when it gets cold out. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those are nice. at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is a red ear. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Look how long it is. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to go down there and see if we can catch a bluegill. What do you think? Shall we check it out? I think they're spawning. Let's check it out. Okay, what I have here is a ultralight. This is Shimano ultralight with a small hook, a bobber, split shot. I have a pair of needle nose and a container of wax worms. Right there they are. Wax worms. Bluegill love them. Crappie love them. I've even caught nice catfish on these wax worms. Alright, so you need a bucket, a small fishing pole. It's always important to take a rag along or a towel, something that you can wipe your hands off because the fish will be slimy. And I take those needle nose because sometimes they'll swaddle the hook. This is the little fishing outlet that I have to fish on. It's very nice. Just a nice little deck built right out over the pond here. As you can see, not very many people fish here because it has so much moss in it. And because there's so much moss in it, people don't fish, so there's a lot of fish in it. If you know how to fish something like this, then you can catch. This is a sleeper here. I have seen some nice bass in here, some nice bluegill, and just a beautiful little pond here. Very nice. Even if it does have the moss on it, it's excellent for fishing, I'm telling you. You just know how to do it. Well, it's a warm rain. Bluegills like to plop. There we go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's about 14 nice bluegill in there. And I could keep on catching them. I mean, they're just biting like crazy, but that's all I need. I'm going to have them for supper. So I'm going to quit and we'll go clean some fish and cook them up. Well, there. Got the goodie out of it though. There you go.
Making a living the old hard way, taking and giving my day by day.
Not bad.
I did snow and rain and bright sunshine. Take my time, I'm getting to the time. Dragging the line.
Just that fast?
Oh, the spirit, hugging a tree when you get near it, digging the snow and the rain and the bright sunshine.
I don't mind throwing it.
That's a nicer one.
Huh?
That's what we come for right there.
Oh, is that ever pretty or what? I think we're down. We're advertising the Catfish place in Arbela,
Oh,
Missouri.
yeah.
A proud sponsor of the KME and Colby Country Showdown. Northeast Missouri Rural Telephone Company is a cooperative owned by the customer.
There's nice Mets fish there.
So I'm catching a ton of bluegill on this setup right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Baiting a waxworm. Just baiting a waxworm on a very small hook. I'm just catching all kinds of small ones, but occasionally I catch a big one. And now I'm only keeping the ones that, you know, that swallow the hook. Yeah, that aren't going to make it. Yeah, I'm having fun. They're up underneath the dock.
Our music library is so gigantic, you can see it from outer space.
Why don't you stick around and see what happens next?
Classic Rock, 94.5 The X. The Classic Rock Station.
Another nice one. Wow, that was quick. Oh, another nice one.
So we caught some bluegills for bait, and we moved out here to see if we can catch some catfish. I know it's a little early, but you know, the water temperature is 62 degrees. It's 10 degrees, got 10 degrees warmer in 1 week's time, and bluegills have moved up the creeks, and the bass are starting to spawn. So maybe we'll catch a catfish. Plane, check that out. That's kind of cool. I suppose if we were in Alaska, we'd see that a lot. We're not. We're in west central Illinois. Pretty cool. Bad Brad's got a bite. We saw a fish on the fish finder. You get him? That was quite the hook set there.
That was my first hook set.
First
I yanked
hook.
it right out of his guts.
Yeah, and turned him inside out, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's not there no more.
Bill Goudy checking in. Oh man, roller coaster ride on the weather. It warmed up enough for me to get out, catch a few fish through the ice. I was blessed. I'm going to have me some fried bluegill. Yeah, I just love them with the bone in. I do. I just like to have that from time to time. And I like the fillets too, but this is, I don't know. It reminds me of my grandpa, I guess. He's the one that taught me how to do it like this. So. Will you look at that, huh? Look. Oh, have a little tail. It's hot, and that's good. Bill Goudy checking in. Bill Goudy Jr. We're going on an adventure today. We got a break in the weather. It's what, 30?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 43 degrees today.
I think I had 34 on the thermometer just before we left. There's at least 7 inches of ice.
At least. We've had temperatures as low as -20.
Been cold. So we're going to stop and get some wax worms, and we're going to head out and see if we can catch us some fish. We'll see. Come along. Join us. Looky here. Don't those look good? Yeah, you want to keep a few of those in your mouth. Just keep them warm. Rabbit tracks. We could be out shooting some bunnies. I've been a few people here before us. thing we got freezers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody we talked to was catching any fish. One guy was there since sunrise and caught one bass 15 inches long, and otherwise he didn't catch anything else. So we're going to go to hit a couple of ponds we know and see if we can do anything out there. It might just be conditions, or it could be the place. I don't know. This has got a lot of pressure under it, and if the fish are biting, we'd be hearing about it. They're not biting. That's why they call it fishing.
I'm gonna stop here.
You can look right on the ice right here. Looks like it's some water forming on the top. She's a melting fast.
I guess I should probably look. Yeah, look.
That's what we come for.
You just kicked that bluegill back in the hole?
I did. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Amazing, the weather changed too, from bright blue sky and beautiful to windy and overcast.
And the ice was deteriorating pretty fast. Wasn't
Fast.
it? Water
Was rolling
running
into
the holes.
holes big time.
That made me kind of nervous. Yeah, I was nervous. I don't know. There was what, 8 inches?
At least.
At least 8 inches of ice in most every place we was, but there was water standing on top of the ice, and it was getting worse as it's warming up. You can see it's melting big time. So I don't know what you know what the temperature is.
43 degrees.
Yeah, it's 43 degrees. It's like a heat wave. quite a few fish in the pond. And it's called flash freezing. I think it's 4 degrees outside, and it's nice and toasty in here. I got some laundry on though, but I got that buddy heater, carbon monoxide tester. Yeah, it's all working. Yeah, and there's no carbon monoxide. It doesn't even register. So, of course, this is plenty. I don't know. Can you see? It's got ventilation, and you know, yeah, it's pretty frosty. So there's not a lot of insulation in here, but hey, it works. It works for me. That's a nice fight. What do you got there, Bradley?
Got a bluegill eyeball on there.
All right.
We'll put her to the test.
So the results of the fish eye.
Yep, worked perfectly.
Yeah, nice.
And it's still intact.
Catch some more.
Yeah.
Those are nice bluegills. If I caught one over there, I'd really have to hog her up out of there if I could. Yeah, and oh man, all that debris. But that's where they are. They're up in them logs. If I can pull them up out of there, that'd be an awesome thing. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm catching them on waxworms. A split shot in a slip bobber. You know, it's my bluegill rig. That's what it is. That's a nice crappie. Yeah, real nice. Been working out real good for me. Thank you for watching. Bill Goudy out.